Hello, good evening. Welcome to ITV News and Thursday night's calendar with Katy Rickitt and Duncan Wood.
Here's what's coming up this evening. First tonight, to the unimaginable horror for a family who've only recently fled Afghanistan. Today, they're coming to terms with the death of their 5-year-old son, who fell out of a Sheffield hotel window yesterday afternoon.
The boy tragically died after the accident at a hotel in the city centre, which is being used to house Afghan families who fled their own country as the Taliban took control. It's understood his father worked at the British Embassy in Kabul. Well, next tonight, Yorkshire County Cricket Club has apologised to a former player for inappropriate behaviour towards him when he played for the county.
Yes, an independent investigation was launched by the club last year after Azim Rafiq made claims of institutional racism going right back to 2008. Today, Yorkshire County Cricket Club said the inappropriate behaviour was clearly unacceptable. Arif Ahmed reports. Officers investigating the death of Eileen Barrett in Leeds have arrested her husband on suspicion of her murder.
Charlene, thank you. Well, next tonight, to the incredible positivity of the former rugby league star Rob Burrow and the revelations about the disease that's controlling his life.
Rob was diagnosed with motor neurone disease less than 2 years ago when a creeping paralysis is taking over his body. Tonight we'll hear from Rob and his wife Lindsay about the changes in his life and how he believes that the pandemic has hastened his decline. We'll also be live in Sheffield.
Some questions the night before we met up, so he'd been able to programme in his answers. Each one takes a while to bring up, so we have shortened the process for the film we're about to show you. So let's take a listen to how our chat went.
Fantastic work obviously going on there in Leeds, but we're now heading over to Sheffield to get some really exciting news about where research into MND is going and how close we could be to a breakthrough. I'll let Katie Oscroft tell you a bit more.
Great to have such positive news, isn't it, really? And we've got a bit more now of Rob, because we played the yes-no game. Basically, you know, he has to put everything on his eye gaze, and it takes him a while to do that. So I thought, well, if we go yes-no, we can easily do that. It's all on our website, but here's a little bit of a taster. Chuffing. It was fantastic to see, and you'll find out who that was if you go on our website.
You might have to have a look.
Yeah. Ground now, but as you saw, we've got the website for you. Just take a look at it now. It's on there for you to.
Wonderful stuff. And finally tonight, an RAF veteran from Halifax has had a big surprise today on his 101st birthday.
And that brilliant support, absolutely wonderful.
Never had that many cards myself.
Amazing. Yeah, we're going to have a full report on that on our late news tonight at 10:30 with Katie. But right now, it's time for tonight's weather forecasts with Mr. Mitchell.
Thanks, John, although not so much for the rain. I'll be back with your late update at 10:30.
The national and international stories are coming up next with Charlene White.
But for now, from all of us here at Calendar, thanks ever so much for watching and have a lovely evening. We'll see you soon.